All right, there's talks about Southland taking over 2011. So what are the plans for 2011?
Who started that rumor? They must know what's going on. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff for 2011. I can't even think about it. We got so many projects I can't even name half of them. We got the homie right here. You know, got his project coming through. You know, Malow Mac, West Coast Alliance, ready to take over. You know, why don't you elaborate on the West Coast Alliance? You know,
West Coast Alliance, homies, gang of solid soldiers, homie, you know what I mean, from all over the West Coast.
What actually made you kind of like decide, you know what, Southland is the next move for me?
More or less on a personal level with D, you know what I'm saying? We do business with each other, just music, you know what I'm saying? Off of music, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's more like some homie shit. And I've been in the game for 10 years, going, you know what I mean? Beyond that, so we've been at the same shows, same grinds, out of state, you know what I mean? It just felt right, I mean, you know what I mean? That's what I do, I ain't stopping, you know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers try to stop what I'm doing, but, you know, keep it cracking.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm sure you probably, you know, you're like, the question's coming. You were High Power.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, Southland, High Power has always been united, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, what made you decide to, like, you know what, I think that I gotta go somewhere else now?
It was more or less, honestly, it's on some business shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, not to speak too much on it or whatever, just more on some business stuff, whatever. Whoever's involved knows what's cracking with me leaving High Power, and that's it. And, you know what I mean? I kept everything gravy, you know what I mean?
Malow Mac, make it right when it's so wrong. And you don't have to lie, I can see it in your eyes, just how you feel inside. Girl, won't you realize that I ain't giving up on you, and everything I say is true. So do you got my back? Does your heart feel like that? Would you ride by my side, going through the good and bad?
Being another Chicano rap pioneer in the game, what keeps you going?
I don't look at myself as a pioneer. You know, if you're as old as Kid Frost, you could say you're a pioneer, but I'm still young, you know, ready to do this, you know. So I just kept the thing going and kept it, you know, and I legitimized Chicano gangster rap, because before there was a lot of fakes, you know. But I ain't gonna mention no names, and it probably was some real, but.
Which leads to the next question is from Deep in the Game, that was your first album, being your first album to becoming a world, right there,
yeah.
Being a worldwide success.
Still look the same, maybe looking a little younger right now.
How much more can you go in this business?
Probably till I drop, you know. I'll be, you know, probably 70 years old still in this business. I ain't going nowhere. As long as I live, I'll be in this business. There ain't no other job I guess gonna pay me as much as this business does.
At the moment, you go into your car, what CD are you bumping? Who you bumping?
What did I have in there? I think it was yours, I think. One of yours?
Stalker?
Yeah, Stalker. We had Stalker there. Have the West Coast Alliance, of course, I'm going over that, you know. Yeah. I usually listen to shit that's not released. I'm listening to Hillside's album there, homie, coming out on Southland. My new album, I have to listen to that because I gotta go over and make sure everything's, you know, levels. But as of music-wise, it's already been released. I was listening to Mary Wells, probably, Brenton Wood.
Earlier you showed us a track by COA. What's the project with COA? I know
he got solo album. That's incredible. You know, he's been part of Southland from day one. He was on the Deep in the Game album. He was part of the COA clique. You know, he got some heat. You know, he's long overdue. He's like, you know, he's boiling. You know, he needs to come out already.
Yeah, we heard the track that you showed us earlier, and there's something whole different formula. You know?
Yeah, it's a whole different vibe.
That's radio play right there.
Yeah, I hope so. You know, but radio stops hating on Chicanos and actually gives the Chicano a chance to get on the radio, because most listeners on Power 106 in LA and throughout Southern California and probably the western states and starting in the eastern states, everywhere in the United States is Latins, and you don't really hear that many Latins on the radio.
Other than Chicano rap, what kind of music are you into? We're like looking at the Doors, and we're looking at.
Man, I'm a music connoisseur. You know, you know, you ask me for any group, and you know, I pretty much got it. You know, you gotta study music if you want to be part of music. Well, first thing, Latin Unity Tour. There's been other tours that, you know, they just been kind of excluded a lot of real homies. You know what I mean?
Real Chicano rap.
Like this. I think Pineapple Face had its own tour, and you know what I'm talking about, Little One. And we started our tour, and You know, we're gonna smash his tour, fuck his tour. You know, and you got real solid fools involved in this. You know, so we got Lighter Shade of Brown. Pretty much the people sold the most. They were the first Latins to go platinum. Yeah. You know, you hear Big Pun say that Latin platinum shit, but Sunday Afternoon went platinum as a single wise. Frank V sold probably over 1 million records himself. You know, he's on it. Those are called pioneers right there. Yeah. Then there's like second generation, whatever, like me, Malow Mac, Sleepy Mallow, you know, and Little Blackie, you know, Rack, Wicked Minds, yeah. You guys are even in that MTO, yeah. And you know, and that shows that all that, and then Dolly Girl's there, you know, a female rapper, you know, that's always good to have. You know, just getting this Latin unity. You know, it's time for all of us to come together, you know, and you know, stop the beef between the real homies. You know, if the beef is with some fake fool, fuck it, you know, let it be. But the real homies get together and do a real show. You know,
there's a lot of fans, people fucking hating. You know, they're always gonna be hating on you know, the movement.
It seems like, you know, all the haters are like in a computer world. It's like a whole different world. Because when I'm out in the, you know, in the swap meets, in the malls or whatever, at the shows, it's nothing but autographs and hugs and, you know, something from the girls' kisses, you know. But in computer world, I don't know who these like people are. They're like, I think they're people that look like the guy from Lord of the Rings, you know, Smeagol, whatever, Precious. Because I don't know who these guys are, because they're not in the real world. They're like computer geeks that are hating, or probably some other label that's kind of mad or something because they're like, this shit ain't selling, and they're hiding behind the computer, like making up rumors, like Mr. D, you know, this, Mr. D, that. But you know, all that hatred, you know, builds up and actually helps my career out. Because why is this guy so hated? They're wondering, and then they listen, you know, and they're loving me or hating me, but either way, they're making me famous.
What about technology? Do you think it's messing it up?
Oh, it's killing it. I hate technology. Yeah. That's why I got records. It's just killed it, man. All these MySpaces, Facebooks, and all this computer bullshit you're probably watching it on right now. But I think I'm just killing it. But nah, it's just killing the whole market, because any kid that's thinks they want to be a rapper could put their stuff on MySpace, and it's just flooded with rappers and rappers and rappers.
Flooded with junk.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that before, you know?
Before, you had to have a budget, go to a big studio.
Nobody knew the code to get into the game, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like everybody has a code, everybody has a key, like everyone's just walking in and going out of the game. Yeah.
And the fans don't know unless you're already in the game. So I kind of feel bad for dudes that know how to rap and are good, but if they ain't in the game, it's too late.
Yeah.
Much respect, you know. Southland still keeping the game in check, you know, so just keep supporting Southland, because you know, and I know we've been the realest, so this is how it goes, you know. And then we got another real motherfucker on the team now, and we still got real motherfuckers still fucking with us. Yeah, but I think Funk at CalifaRap.net does interviews on me every week, but
he never gets them out.
Nah, I think we do an interview every week though. This is like a first exclusive. Got to see me behind the camera.
Southland's most wanted, right?
Usually it's over the phone, me just talking shit about some bullshit. But
and then you have Frank V too.
Yeah, he used this.
So you guys are gonna see him on the Stolen Studios channel too.
Stolen, yeah.
So this is like D said, 2011, man. I think that's
history in the making. It's
gonna be a big year for Southland, and I think that you guys should stay tuned and just keep buying the music.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit. I come to think about it, I know the interview's about to end, but we're working on a movie also. The Southland movie. I got like my Art LeBeau album coming out. I got a Rocky Padilla album coming out. Me and Rocky did an album together, and Rocky Solo's coming through Southland too. You know, so that's this. You know, we're smashing everybody. We're smashing you know, whoever gets in the way. You know.
Some that Chicano rap, rock and roll. Yeah. 2, 1, 2. Deep in my soul, so let's just straighten this shit out. And let's take another route. I know your friends.
Got the Southland crew over here, Mr. D, DXX, Lighter Shade of Brown, Frank V, Proper Dose. That's what it is, man. We're about to head to the Latin Unity Tour right here.